Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you the National League Wildcard Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Just off the inside edge. And that's too high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Line drive to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And a slider misses down and away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
2 outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Makes the catch, inning over. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Philadelphia and towing the slab, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Bryson Stott leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. Out to short. Ortiz whips it across. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Brandon Marsh, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cut out and miss, struck him out, and now two gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner now. Almost got him.
That's inside.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We played an inning, no score. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Luzardo back to work. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Andrew Vaughn now.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here is Hoskins. That's a strike. 0-1.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And now Joseph Ortiz. On the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the rookie third baseman. There's a strike. That's inside.
1 strike.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering misses down and away. That one misses, and the count's full. Blake Perkins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's too low. 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. inside, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here is Bryce Harper. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that's outside. Two-oh.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second. No outs. And now Bader up to the plate. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Schwarber, the lead runner out at second. Harper at first with no outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a curve misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Popped in the air, left field, 2 away. Here's JT Realmuto.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Just missed. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and Real Muto is out, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. Grounded out his first time up. That one at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Freeland at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And that one pulled foul. That misses the zone. 2-1. And that's down and away. William Contreras up next for the Brewers. (3-1) now. Fought off foul. On the ground to first, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is Nick Castellanos. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
One strike.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
This is Bryson Stott. Grounded out his first time up. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. One out, bases empty. Yeah, that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. And that skips into dirt. One down, base is empty. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras gathers, throws to first, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's in there, and that is strike one. Marsh, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
2 down, nobody on.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
To the right side, Hoskins. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's out number 3. So they go quietly there. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, William Contreras. Fouled off down the right side.
Nope, outside.
And delivers outside.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Fouled off left side. All tied up here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. And a foul ball. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Vaughn in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Chorio, the base runner at first with one out. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. High fly ball, right field. Stop, makes the play, and that is that. Brewers strand one, still no score. Bottom of the fourth, here's Trey Turner. And that's outside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Has a beat on it. Nabs it. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He reached out a walk his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Luzardo back to work. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Good eye right there.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Boom. Goes out to first. One away here in the fifth. Now the third baseman. Fly to center his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Out to center. Bader should have it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And now Harrison Bader. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That to right. Frelick after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's two down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Chourio racing over to make the catch. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Turang. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball that's outside.
Popped up left side. Corrals it. One up, one down. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bases empty, one away here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Fastball is outside. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Jackson Chourio now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one outside. Ball 1. Chourio measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Well, we go bottom 6. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
And now Bryson Stott in there for strike 1. And he chases a high fastball there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. That missed inside. Now 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh.
We don't ever stop. We don't ever drop. Keep rolling. I know what you better rock.
That misses. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Freeland makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Andrew Vaughn. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Alvarado preparing to come on if needed. Banks getting cranked up as well. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. This one smoked out to left. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. In there, and it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Schwarber. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. All tied up here in the late stages of Game 3. And there's a foul ball. A little bit high. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Right side. Castellanos under it. And that is that. Righty reliever out of the pen, Shelby Miller.
They know that he can get a a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Hit in the air left field, and it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And fires in a fastball at 95.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And he swings through that one. Throw to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here is Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Off the mark there. 1-2 the count.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Phillies down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado. Here's the third baseman.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Yohan Duran, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
If they talking noise, then you gotta put it hard, put in work. We got scars shining bright through the stars.
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Bases empty, one away here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. That one missed.
One strike.
Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside. Next pitch is outside. Sal Freely in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Go ahead, run on base. Freeland will hit next. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Trevor McGill. So here's Bader now. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perkins. And there's one down. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. Ball one there. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now it's JT Realmuto. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Down the line, Frelick running hard to get it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And the inning is over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras, 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out here in the late stages of Game 3. Next pitch is outside. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that one fouled off. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Got the out. So now the DH spot, Andrew Vaughn. Liner. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Aaron Ashby. Here's Nicholas Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs. Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Slides for the stop. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one misses. Ball 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And downstairs. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That one fouled off. Ashby, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And a curve is down and in.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So they make short work of them there. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. We're in extras here, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Duran back to work. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Right through there for a strike. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Base is empty, one away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the third baseman, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on here in extra innings. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Bounce to third. And he barehands it. Well, a great effort, but he can't get the out, and now the winning run is on. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Isaac Collins.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Duran keeping him close. Two outs. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's off the plate.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ball four, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Yohan Duran is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Stays alive. Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. On the ground to short. Zips it to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Just off the outside edge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
No outs, runner at first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This guy with light tower power. That one misses, and that's ball one. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away. Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Snap throw to first. And Turner's back in.
Hey.
One down, winning run on first. That just misses. And that's ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Next offering is downstairs. The winning run on second base. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch just misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, right to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Boom. In the box now. Take strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-1 now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Winning run at third, 1 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. In comes the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings. So the Philadelphia Phillies get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the division series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These 3-game series don't leave a lot of room for error, Boog, and it really could have gone either way coming into this game. I think think they fed off of this crowd, and those are the types of things you love to see this time of year.
And the season comes to an end in the other dugout. Not what they were looking for from their October run, so they'll move into the offseason looking to make improvements before next year. Nothing the final. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.